Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Talking with Angels. I'm your host, Christine Dyck, and today I have the absolute joy of introducing someone whose name really says it all. She's a bringer of light, joy, and enthusiasm wherever she goes. She's a teacher, a spiritual coach, and a visionary entrepreneur whose journey into herbalism began with a powerful dream, one that would lead her to create a beautiful tea and wellness business infused with ancestral wisdom and heart. As we'll explore today, her work bridges herbalism with the gentle recalibration of our nervous system during times of spiritual awakening. Please help me welcome the radiant Lady T. Sturns.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you so much, Christine. I'm so happy to be here. I feel warmth and happiness and joy. I'm super excited to be here. I don't have my tea with me today, only me.
That's okay.
But I have my water. I had my tea this morning, my coffee this morning, all that good stuff. So I'm ramped up.
Yeah, you're just going to spend some time infusing us with your energy and healing, and it's so much appreciated.
Oh, I'm ready.
Well, let's start with your story. Do you want to tell us a bit about your upbringing, what life was like for you growing up, and what experience shaped the woman that you are today?
Sure. My upbringing, it was a hard knock life.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I definitely experienced a lot of death, a lot of unsurety, but our family dynamic, extended family and family dynamic was full of love. So even though we didn't have a lot of physical things, and we experienced a lot on that front, there was love across the board all the time, a lot of it. So so that I definitely appreciate, and I feel as though that helped build me into the mother that I am, the human that I am, the friend that I am. And I'm grateful for that. As far as any type of like herbalism and all that stuff, sorry, in my upbringing, I want to say we touched and dabbled on, herbal stuff, but it was not like a huge part of my upbringing. That came in later.
Well, you've shared before that the inspiration for your business actually came through a dream, one that connected you directly to your ancestors. Can you tell us a bit about that moment and how it changed everything for you?
Oh, absolutely. So it was, and we say dream, but it was more like a vision because I wasn't really asleep when it came to me. I was just really present with myself, and a lady appeared to me.
Oh, wow.
And it was actually a time where I was really struggling. I was diagnosed with progressive multiple sclerosis. And during that time, I was on bed rest. So for about a year, I was in this, and it was difficult for me to walk. I couldn't walk by myself. My children were my physical support system, and then, friends and a few family members. But during this time, there was a vision, very, very vivid vision. And this lady appeared to me and told me a recipe. And when she told me, first of all, the lady looked like my great-grandmother, but I knew it wasn't my great-grandmother. But I was like, you have to be, like, she had to be an ancestor of mine because she looked so familiar. And she just told me probably about 6 ingredients to put in water to boil it on the stove. And I was like, okay. And it's so funny because when she told me the ingredients, I was like, okay, all right. And I got it. But then I was like, after I boil it, I'm like, do I drink it? And she's like, no. I was like, whoa, whoa, okay, wait. So I'm not drinking it? Like, what do I do with this concoction?
Yeah.
And, she told me, boil it and basically put your face over it, inhale the steam, let the kids come and inhale the steam. That it will clear, that it will clear up our system, that it will clear up the air, and that it will help our immune system. And I was like, oh, okay.
It's amazing.
I swear it was so amazing when I actually went and boiled this concoction, and we did exactly what she told us to do. And we experienced it. None of us had COVID. None of our immune systems were so healthy. This concoction I utilized probably every few days. I would boil it and we would all repeat.
Wow.
So we all remained healthy. The house was, I feel as though really protected, and I was so grateful. And so I would pray and reconnect with her, and I learned a little more about my ancestry and more recipes and more concoctions and more remedies. And I was like so ecstatic and so happy. And I'm writing all these things down. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
What I started to do is actually build a family book of these recipes, because I want to be sure that these recipes and concoctions and remedies can be passed down to my children, my grandchildren, and whoever else in our family.
Yeah. That's amazing. I love how your work was born from spirit, from the whispers of your ancestors, and how you've transformed that guidance into something tangible that now helps others heal. It's such a powerful reminder that our dreams and our visions can be divine instructions. That's amazing.
Absolutely.
I have Southern relatives, and I just found out I had Southern relatives through Ancestry.com, and I have a friend who grew up in Georgia who has shared her grandmother's recipes with mine, because I don't have my Southern grandmother's recipes. So, but I haven't thought about sitting down and channeling recipes. So I should really just one step at a time. But that's amazing that you're able to connect with your ancestors in that way. You radiate such grounded joy and serenity, and I can feel how deeply rooted that is in your spiritual life. What role has spirituality played for you, and how do you blend that with your knowledge of herbs and plants?
Absolutely. What a great question. So I would say that when I received, the information, the first parts of the information, it helped me to heal organically. Like I said, I was dealing with a lot when it came to my physical health. And so being able to receive this information and being able to test out these things and even go deeper into researching. I've always been a nerd when it comes to things that excite me. So I know that's how we relate.
I know. Yeah. Lady T and I have some similarities with our special interests. Yes.
Yeah. So I've always been a nerd when it comes to things that excite me. And so I would go into these rabbit holes and papers everywhere and notebooks and journals and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, that connects to that. And that connects to that. And oh my gosh. So, so it was really beautiful to connect the herbal piece into my spiritual awakening process. As I became more aware, I was able to pull in the herbs that help in, you know, the what most of us deal with, the spiritual awakening. When we deal with spiritual awakening, I want to say that the two most common, what I've experienced as well as a lot of my clients, the two most common areas of physical health that are affected are autoimmune and digestion. And so those are like the most common that I've experienced. And so when I was able to pull in the herbs for this dis-ease, for this discomfort, I was like, oh my gosh, everyone needs to know this.
Right. Yay.
So it definitely helped with my spirituality. It definitely helped me, rebalance and just remain present when it comes to like my spiritual path. And the herbs, I'm like, yep. However I can pull it into my coaching, however I can emphasize the importance of organic and holistic health, mind, body, soul. That's how I see it. We need to align these things, and that's what our spiritual path is all about, is to realign all these areas of our life and help us to be the better versions of ourselves, which we all can be. So
well, I'm sure our listeners are going to really appreciate you spending time with us today. I'm so grateful. That's beautiful. Herbalism really does become a language of the spirit, each plant reminding us how to come back into balance.
yes.
And I know you spent years teaching, which is such a powerful gift. Lucky kids. How did being a teacher shape the way you now guide people through spiritual awakening, especially when they're feeling energetically overwhelmed or dysregulated?
So I want to say that a lot of individuals, that a lot of my clients and people that I speak to, having them to learn to slow down and really listen to what they're hearing within themselves has been the biggest piece. And I feel as though the herbs are such a huge support to help in that process of slowing down, being intentional on what you're consuming, being intentional on, what you have in your environment, what you're putting in your body, what you have in your environment, all these things I feel as though are really important. Really important when it comes to the spiritual awakening, path. Helping individuals to even ground themselves, like in meditation. There are herbs that can help you to relax. A lot of individuals, a lot of clients that I've had are like, I'm not a meditator. I can't, too many thoughts in my head and they're just everywhere and they come in and I can't even get to that point where I could dismiss all that stuff. And so I felt as though herbs help you to really just help the things to I don't want to say diminish, but help you to release those thoughts. It calms you, depending on what herb. And not just consuming it, like drinking it in a tea, but also incense that has a certain scent to it. a candle that has a certain scent to it, like all these things that pertain to like a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So things that you can feel, feeling the herbs in your hand, tasting, the herbs in your tea or in a food, smelling the herb can help you to. I know that probably everyone that is watching this has a scent that when they smell it, they're just like,
You can chill.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
just instantly is like, oh, it feels like I'm home in this moment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One of my herbs is mint. Mint, anytime that I smell, taste, whatever it is, mint is my herb where I'm like, oh, I just feel so refreshed. Like this is a new moment. Like this is a new day. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
so yeah, that is definitely one of the herbs. And the other one is lavender. I'm a lavender fanatic.
Okay. Okay. It's so funny. You know what I have within arm's reach? Let me show you.
Yeah.
Organic lavender flowers. And I divided them all into lavender sachets for emergencies. It's my emergency lavender stash.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah. Well, so those are like my smelling senses.
Mm-hmm.
What I love to
it helps ground you and center you. The mint and lavender.
Yeah, the mint and lavender, those are what I love to like smell. The ones that really make me feel I guess serene are coconut and vanilla.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love those. I love the taste. I love the smell.
Yeah.
So, but I'm an advocate for all types of herbs and how it can support our systems, how it can support our balance, how it can support our health, all the benefits that come in herbs. Oh my gosh. Talk about a rabbit hole. I'm just
at the beginning of COVID, we had a little chat before the podcast went live, and we were talking about the beach and swimwear and things like that. But at the beginning of COVID, when the lockdown began, I actually made essential oil blends of pineapple, coconut, and vanilla. Yes. And I had roller balls, and I was like, yeah, it was like pineapple coconut for mental health. And because I just had to put myself in that zone of
the beach
euphoria. Yeah. Or like, yeah, I was like, okay, what do you call it? Your endorphins. I'm like, we need to get these endorphins. Like, I don't care if I'm wearing a bikini under my pajamas during a Zoom, work Zoom call, but we need some pineapple and coconut in the house. Yeah. And and of course I handed out rollerball jars to people all year, and lip balm and stuff like that. But yeah, it's but I think it's a really good, I really appreciate the mindfulness aspect to it, that if you're trying to bring mindfulness, calm, wellness into your life, that herbs can be a big part of that. And people might only think about it as, oh, okay, I'm going to have a cup of sleepy tea before bed, but they don't realize that it could be something that you integrate throughout your entire day. You can have mint tea, or you can, there are all these ways to use herbalism in connecting with spirit and mindfulness, but that it's throughout the whole day. It's not just having peppermint tea every once in a while after a heavy meal. Yeah. Right.
And it's even beneficial when you're feeling down, when you're feeling like there's too much going on, there's, if you know the benefits in the background of these herbs, which I teach, I teach these things. When you know the benefits of these herbs and how they can penetrate your senses,
Mhm.
then that can be your go-to if you're feeling out of whack, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
feeling out of whack and you're just like, oh my gosh, I need a boost of energy, or I need a go drink some peppermint tea. Or
Mm.
if I'm feeling too much information overload, there's just too much, go drink
Mm.
some lavender, or go light a lavender candle and it will calm you, you know, stuff like
Mhm.
that. And
Mhm.
it's so great because um it touches on all your senses, and it
Mhm.
has so many nutritional values, you know,
Mhm.
when you
Mhm.
put it on your skin or when you consume it.
Mhm.
The benefits and the values of these things that
Mhm.
are so natural
Mhm.
just can help so many different areas. So
Mhm.
I think that I love that connection. That's
Mhm.
why it's so great to include it in what I do with coaching,
Mhm.
because I'm complete ADHD. So I'm like
Yeah.
everywhere.
Well, I find it amazing that, in a way you're self-taught, but at the same time, um, it's part of your ancestral DNA, obviously, right? It's not just what you're interested in, it's who you are and it's how you live your life. It's a practice,
The
it's a
lifestyle.
lifestyle. And
Yeah,
why isn't it a lifestyle for everyone, right? And you can
exactly.
probably feel very um like since meeting you, like you don't know why bad things happen to good people or why people and I'm what's the right word? It's like if you don't take care of yourself, you're going to be forced to take care of yourself, right? So there's a lot of things going on here
Yes.
but what I love about you and meeting you is that you have picked up on these ancestral memories or this ancestral DNA that has been passed down to you, and that you're so there's a self-taught piece where you're like, okay, well, I'm going to teach myself this because, but at the same time, you're modeling that behavior for the people around you. Like, why be sad and grouchy and you're eating processed food and you're on the TV on the screen too much, and like these are choices that you're making, and you can
Exactly.
take your power back and you can choose to ingest healthy herbs or have a mindful lifestyle and contribute to your mental health instead of against it. So that's kind of what I'm getting
Oh
from your
yes.
energy and what you shared with us today. It's incredible. Um, let's see here. So I feel like we've already answered a whole bunch of questions here that were throughout the little script that we put together. So okay, so I think we're at the rapid fire part. Is that okay? I think we've gone through everything else.
Rapid
Um,
fire. Take a breath.
okay, take a breath. Rapid fire. So thank you for sharing all of that. Okay. Okay. So before we close, let's do a little rapid fire round. Just answer with the first thing that comes to mind. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. Um, what is your favorite herbal ally right now?
Right now is ginkgo.
Ginkgo. Okay. And why is that?
Ginkgo. Oh my gosh. So many. I'm a little obsessed.
Go
So yeah, ginkgo, the benefits of ginkgo, oh my gosh, um, are out of this world. It's anti-inflammatory. You know, I use it. I actually use the powder. I powdered it down and I put it in my coffee. I'll put it in teas. I'll use it for seasoning because it helps your blood flow. It helps things to move smoothly. It helps if you're swollen in areas, it helps to decrease that. It's kind of like, I want to say, a natural blood thinner.
Okay, amazing.
So it helps in so many different areas. I do suggest
Mm,
that if you do utilize ginkgo, that if you're on any medication that is a blood thinner,
okay.
don't do it.
Okay.
If you are taking even like ibuprofen or
Mm,
Motrin, whatever,
hmm.
don't
Okay.
don't don't use ginkgo. Um, if you're pregnant,
Hmm.
no.
Okay. So yeah, definitely before. So that's a good reminder for all herbs to look
Yeah,
at their benefits, but also any caution before, or reach out to Lady T for a session. She can tell you, any cautionary aspects to a herb. Right. That's a good
definitely.
reminder.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Okay, so a daily practice. Can you recommend a daily practice that instantly soothes your nervous system?
Well, other than meditation,
Mm, that's a big one.
meditation,
Yeah.
other than that, I do Tai Chi
Oh, wow.
every day. And this practice, uh, it taps into a meditative stance, but it's also movement. It's also breath work. It's also like an energetic, I guess, balance and alignment. It helps you with your physical balance. So Tai Chi is such a great practice to utilize um, to help your nervous system, because movement helps to move things around, even inside of you. You're moving on the outside. Tai
Mhm.
Chi helps you to recalibrate the inside as well and move the energy to where it needs to be
Mhm.
within. So if you're having issues, of course, this is where I go to, right? But
Mhm.
if you're having issues going to the bathroom,
Okay. Yeah, you need
yeah, it
a shift.
helps
Yeah.
your digestive system
Mhm.
to move and rebalance and recalibrate. And so Tai Chi, I would say if you need to learn more about Tai Chi, reach out to me. I can help you. But you can even do Tai Chi in the bed. A lot of these practices that
Mhm.
I have incorporated are things that you can utilize even if you're bedridden, even if you have a difficult time, with movement. I
Mhm.
started doing yoga when I was on bed rest for a year. I was doing yoga in my bed. I was doing, of course, meditation in my bed.
Mhm.
I was
Mhm.
doing Tai Chi movements and stuff in the bed.
Mhm.
So don't think that just because you can't really move, you can't really walk, you can't really
Mhm.
all these things, that you can't implement it, because I am proof that you can. The only
Mhm.
reason why I am in a place right now that I can walk from, my living room or my office to my kitchen and up and down the stairs is because I utilize this as well as the herbs
Mhm.
to help me to be able to do these things.
Mhm.
My doctors deemed in 2017, when I was on bed rest, they told me within a year that I would be wheelchair bound.
Wow.
And I
Mhm.
I rebuke that. Thank you so much for the information, but I
Mhm.
rebuke
Mhm. Mhm.
it. I'm not gonna be wheelchair bound.
Mhm.
That Thank you for
Mhm.
letting me know that that's what you perceive and you believe, but
Mhm.
I refuse to believe that,
Mhm.
and I made sure that that was not so.
Mhm.
um,
Mhm.
there are
Yeah,
ways.
that's terrifying. That's really terrifying.
Yeah.
Um, I broke my foot a long time ago. I just had a little hairline fraction, and I was in a cast for 8 weeks, and I was surprised. I was so depressed. Like I had clinical depression just because it slowed me down. It stopped me, right? And anyway, so I can't imagine being told that, or how devastating or mentally challenging that would be, that type of diagnosis, and that you had the fortitude to say, not today. Today's not your day. Tomorrow's not looking.
I'm rebellious.
Yeah, you said have a Coke and a smile, and thank you so much. But I really admire your your determination and your fortitude, and just that tenacity to not give up and to stay positive. And so I'm grateful that you're sharing that message today. Yeah. Can you recommend a book that deepened your connection to herbal spirituality, or to spirituality? A book.
I'll say spirituality.
Any book. It doesn't have to be on herbalism or spirituality, but a book that you recommend.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So one book that I'm going to recommend, it is spirituality. It is about manifestation. It can pertain to your spiritual awakening. It can pertain to your physical attributes. It can pertain to your business. Like so many areas. It's so amazing. This book was a godsend. I have this individual in my life. I call him my spiritual soulmate. And the reason for that is because we could speak just like you and I, Christine, where we just speak about everything under the sun. Mm-hmm. And then we have those aha moments like, mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, that's so great. We write it down, and it helps us to continue to connect with ourselves as well as whoever else that we're in contact with. Mm-hmm. He suggested this book to me, and I was like, oh, there's not many books that I haven't read. I love books. Again, going back to the nerd piece.
Right. I might love books too. Yeah.
This book, go for it. It is called The 5 a.m. Club.
Wow.
And it is from Robin Sharman. Sharman? I think that's his name. It will open your eyes. I think I read this book the first time I read it, because I think I've read it probably a good 6 times now. Over the last 5 years. I've read it about 6 times. That's how good it is.
Wow.
It will touch your emotions. It will touch your thoughts, your mind, how you perceive things. It will bring you just real peace. It will bring you to a place where you're like, I need that now in my life. It tells you all the steps in order to manifest things into reality. Go for it. It is 5 a.m. Club, and it's from Robin Sharma. Okay. Go get it. He's awesome. He's a great leader, teacher, whatever you want to call him. Him himself he's great. Okay. He's also been in experiences that are like supernatural stuff, and things awaken him. So he knows where we're coming from. Okay. But I say go for it. And if you do go for this book, please let me know. Please let me know your experience. Like I said, I think that the first time that I read it, I think I finished it in like 3 days.
Wow. Well, we're going to share your Facebook information and your Instagram information along with this video. So I'm definitely going to read it and give you my feedback. And if anybody else would like to give you feedback from this episode, we'll be sharing that.
Absolutely.
Okay. So What is one word your friends would use to describe your energy?
It depends on who you speak with. Um,
Or what's one word, I don't know, like like is there a word that you meditate on that motivates, I don't know, that is a catalyst for how you want to live your life every day? Maybe that's a better word. Maybe that's a better question.
I would say my biggest thing, which you know, Christine, like
Mhm.
I'm all about love.
Mhm.
I'm all about love and compassion. I believe that love and compassion, it breaks any type of barrier, across the board. Language
Mhm.
barriers, physical attributes, all of this. I feel as though love, true, genuine compassion and love,
Mhm.
it breaks all the barriers. And
Beautiful. Mhm.
yeah, so
That's another great reminder. That's another touchstone for this session and for our listeners. If you could offer another gentle reminder to anyone who's experiencing a spiritual awakening, because I have a feeling a lot of people are feeling the force of these changes, what would it be?
I'm going to give you two.
Which I know could be like an hour-long conversation.
It really is.
Sorry.
I'm going to give you two.
Okay.
First thing is, oh, of course, my son just walked in. Hold on.
No problem. Take your time.
Hold on. I apologize.
That's okay. No worries. It's all love here.
So the first thing I would say is be gentle with yourself. That's so huge, because I believe that we are our biggest and can be our worst critic. So please be gentle with yourself. Treat yourself like you're your best friend. So any advice that you would tell your best friend, how gentle you would be with your best friend, treat yourself like that in your spiritual awakening. The other one I would say is, remember, it's one step at a time and one day at a time. Don't push yourself to go, 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 because your spiritual awakening is trying to teach you to be here in the now, to be present. So if you're like, I need to know this, I need to learn this, I need to, that's bringing you out of your true spiritual awakening. And it actually puts up barriers to what you can gain and what you can learn from your spiritual awakening and your spiritual experience.
Okay. And the other one? You said
that was two, Christine.
Was it two? Okay.
Be gentle with yourself.
Be gentle with yourself and be here.
And yeah.
Okay.
One step to one day at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am listening. I thought there was another one coming. I'm like, okay.
You're going to have to come back and watch this.
I've spoken to quite a few people this week, and I spoke with someone this morning. And I saw like Neptune is in Pisces or something. So like yesterday I was just in complete la fla fla land. And this morning I was looking for a mug for like 30 minutes, and it was on my kitchen counter the whole time. And I was like, okay, like, and I have a list of like go things to do. And Spirit is telling me, oh yeah, that go is like this This isn't like Neptune. There's some kind of fla fla la la
Yeah.
Pisces, romantic, escapist, daydream. This
And
isn't.
Mercury retrograde is starting soon.
Oh
So
gosh, yeah. So I spoke to someone this morning and I was like, I said, I don't think I'm doing anything today. I think I might take a bubble bath and like not move at a very, try not to,
self-care.
hurt
Yes.
my back or I don't know, but it was not, I'm like, yeah, that go, just got up and went in a very Neptunian, Pisces, la fla fla way. And I was like, okay, like, I don't think, anyway. So I'm like, okay, I just have to be in the moment. I can't be what I'm not being. And I can hopefully go to bed and tomorrow's a new day. And then maybe that get up and go will get up and go instead of get up and go, got up and went. But I feel like a lot of us are being benched. If that's right, is that the right way to put it? And it's okay to be benched. You don't have to be the quarterback every game,
Exactly. And that's the piece where I say, like, be gentle with yourself.
Be gentle with yourself. Yeah.
Because
good reminder. Mm-hmm.
that piece right there, if you can continuously say that to yourself, it will help you to be more in the present, and it will help you to figure out what are the things that need to be done, and what are the things that could wait. Yeah.
Well, Lady T, you truly are a light bringer and such an embodiment of harmony between spirit and nature. Your story reminds us that healing can begin with something as subtle and sacred as a vision. And when we follow those whispers, they lead us to our truest purpose. For those who are listening and feeling drawn to explore herbalism or spiritual recalibration with you, how can they find you and connect?
I'm about everywhere on social media.
Okay. We'll definitely share the links.
Yeah. I'm about, but I would say the biggest piece is probably in the Circle of Healing community. We are on Facebook, as well as we have a VIP community off of Facebook. But yeah, just to go deeper, definitely. And I currently am doing where in the beginning of 2026, we will be doing an affiliate and ambassador program for our herbal products, for the teas and the candles and all that stuff. So if anyone is interested in being maybe an affiliate, definitely reach out to me. I'll send you over the information and everything that entails. And the great thing about that is I teach you everything, and you guys get a whole bunch of our products.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. That you can.
I know for sure we'll have listeners that will definitely be interested.
Yeah. So I will definitely share the link below to
amazing.
The little mini poll that we have. And yeah.
That's so cool. Beautiful. Thank you so much for being with us today and sharing your wisdom. You remind us that healing doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's just a warm cup of tea, a deep breath, and the courage to listen to our body's rhythm again. And friends, as always, remember, we are all angels with only one wing, and we can only fly by lifting each other. Until next time, take care, sip slowly, and keep shining.
Yay.
Say bye. And you're welcome to come back anytime so we can follow up with the affiliate program in the new year.
Yes.
See how that's going.
Absolutely.
Okay.